As a government that believes and operates an inclusive governance policy, the Lagos State government recently met with principals and head teachers of public schools in Lagos State. The forum was chaired by the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Idiat Adebule. One of the major issues raised and discussed at the meeting was the preservation and promotion of Yoruba language in all Lagos schools.
The important reason why we are here this afternoon is about the law that has been passed in the House of Assembly on the preservation and promotion of Yoruba in Lagos State. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is important for us to note that henceforth, the idea that a child is speaking vernacular in a class is no longer there again. Yoruba is now a compulsory language to be learned in our schools now. And so, His Excellency the Governor have directed that I pass this message on to all of us. And henceforth, we must teach Yoruba. We must promote everything that has to do with Yoruba in our schools.
On his part, the chairman, Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Education, Honorable Lanre Oguyemi, made it known that the promotion of Yoruba language will foster unity, hence the need for everyone to support the law.
Talk about China, talk about Japan, talk about Germany, talk about Russia, who have had all the names. They have adopted their language and have taken it very seriously. And there's no reason why ours should be different. I want to appreciate Her Excellency and the Ministry for backing the House of Assembly up in this law that has just been passed. It is advantage for the Igbo man to learn Yoruba language. It is a means and tool of cohesion, a means of building national unity. If I speak Igbo and I speak Hausa language, I can live conveniently in any part of Nigeria.
On their part, the Assistant Secretary, Nigerian Union of Teachers, Lagos State Chapter, and the principal from Kanko Junior Secondary School, Mr. Ibikunle Ibitoye, commended the Lagos State government for the initiative while appealing to the government to ensure adequate training for Yoruba teachers. In the same vein, the Deputy Governor also met with owners of private schools. She informed school owners of the impending education policy review by the state government and enjoined them to prepare a position paper and submit to the Ministry of Education for consideration before the proposed stakeholders meeting scheduled to hold very soon.
The Lagos State government is reviewing the state policy on education. The last time that was done was in 1988. And we cannot continue like that. Emerging issues are evolving in education. And as stakeholders, it is important for us to take this new thing into the curriculum, into the policy, and see how best our children can benefit from it. What are those things that you want us to look into as regulators? That is the next stage. And you will be invited in due course for us, but even in interim, you can have a position paper from your organization as to what you want us to look into.
The Deputy Governor also stated that the state government is considering translating the textbooks of other subjects into Yoruba language.
We are looking at how to partner with some organizations to even translate some of our major textbooks into Yoruba. Economics in Yoruba, commerce in Yoruba, science in Yoruba, mathematics in Yoruba is a project for us in the state. By the time our child or world is reading economics in Yoruba, maybe they'll have better understanding of the subjects.
She also informed the gathering of the directive of the state government to school owners to ensure that all Wednesday activities in public and private schools in Lagos State must henceforth be conducted in Yoruba language.
Since this is Lagos and the law has been passed by the Assembly, it is compulsory that henceforth all activities in Lagos schools on Wednesday must be conducted in Yoruba.
Some of us in primary school, we have Yoruba teachers, but you know our Yoruba teachers are not 100% schools have qualified Yoruba teachers now. And I want on that note, that probably when public schools are being trained, we should also be encouraged to bring one or two of our Yoruba teachers to be trained so that this subject will be well taught and well taught in our school.
I really congratulate you. A lot of things have been done and children are really doing very well, which we really appreciate a lot. We'll definitely try to talk to other people who are supposed to come, not to send residents, but to come so that we can all get together and work together about it.
Not that we are getting the right blueprint, I want to assure you that we are going to make the best of it. We're going to educate our people and then mobilize. We appreciate the good thing that is going on, and we want to say that it should continue.
The meeting provided an opportunity for the state government to interact with these school managers on how to continue to improve the standard of education in the state.